5 people are now charged in the shooting of a Tippecanoe County judge and his wife.
And the investigation has so many layers, centered around a man who was supposed to go on trial this week in Judge Steve Meyer's courtroom. Rich Nye has been looking into this story. He's here now with more on how you were able to kind of sort out what we've learned. There is so much here today.
Yeah, stay with me here because there's 5 different people involved and a lot of layers to this. Police believe that one man carried out the shooting, but believe that all 5 people are connected. Now, this is Judge Steve Meyer in Superior Court 2 in Lafayette during an unrelated trial last year. The judge and his wife, Kimberly, say that someone knocked on their door Sunday afternoon. Judge Meyer did not open the door. The person said they were looking for their dog. As soon as the judge answered, "We don't have your dog," the person fired shots through the door, hitting the judge and his wife. Judge Meyer was shot in the arm. She was shot in the hip. Both are recovering. Now, this is Thomas Moss of Lafayette. He has multiple felony convictions. Moss was scheduled to go on trial 2 days after the shooting for being a serious violent felon with a gun, intimidation, criminal recklessness, and domestic battery. Court records say Moss is also a high-ranking member of the Indiana chapter of the Phantom Motorcycle Club, which claims to be outlaw. Moss is also associated with the Vice Lords gang. This is Rayland Ferguson. Investigators believe he is the shooter. Court records say that Ferguson is captured on surveillance video approaching the judge's house wearing a white mask. Police believe he came to the house 2 days earlier with a fake food order. Ferguson is a business partner of Moss, and they're both alleged members of the Vice Lords. 3 more people are charged. Blake Smith allegedly bought the gun that was used in the shooting. The Phantom Motorcycle Clubhouse is allegedly his residence. Amanda Millsap allegedly offered the alleged victim in Moss's trial that was supposed to start this week a $10,000 bribe not to testify on behalf of Moss and the Vice Lords. And police also believe Ferguson went to the victim's home in Pennsylvania earlier this month and knocked on that door with the same white mask. And Zanata Greer is the owner of the car that police say was used to drive to the judge's house and also all the way to Pennsylvania.
So what are the charges for all these people?
So the 3 men are charged with attempted murder and other charges. That includes gang and habitual offender enhancements. Millsaps is charged with bribery and obstruction of justice. And Greer is charged with assisting a criminal and obstruction of justice.
Wow, what a web.
Yes, and these new charges will be tried in Judge Meyer's courtroom. But they're assigning a special judge through the Indiana Supreme Court.
And you mentioned the judge and his wife both recovering.
Yes.
Okay.
I believe Judge Meyer may still be in the hospital, but they're both doing well.
Okay. Rich Nye reporting for us this afternoon. Thank you.